This is the Segovia Show.
Alright everyone, this is part 2 of my unboxing experience with these new Samsung products. First one was the Z Fold Flip, well, the Z Fold 5G. Yeah, these names, my goodness. Alright, so that was the first one, but this is what I'm really excited about. And if I really like this experience, I know this is running WearOS, but this is Samsung doing it this time, not just Google. Then I'll be willing to trade in my Galaxy Watch for a Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So we shall see. But let's unbox this guy, shall we? I'm doing this upside down, by the way, so it's my daughter on camera. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, this is interesting. This feels really cheap. Man, wow. That's less than impressive, Samsung. I'm used to your unboxing for your Tizen-powered devices. But okay, what do we got in here? I feel something in there. I think the charger is in there somewhere. What is it? Okay, open like this, like so. This is the REALTOR packaging, folks. So looks like there's documents in there. They're stuck. Yeah, so there's some. There we go. Okay. So in here we have the charger. And something else. Okay. Let me just do something. Mijo, can you go get my other black watch from my room? Alright, so I just asked my son to bring me my Galaxy Watch Active 2 Under Armour edition, because yes, why not? This is now in comparison to the Galaxy Watch 4. They look really similar, so I'm wondering if this one's running the heart rate monitor. It does look a little bigger, I must admit. Let's check out the chassis here. Yeah, it does look a little bigger, but thinner than the Active Watch 2. That's going to be interesting, because this is what I'm trading in to get this, and when I review the device, I'll give you my thoughts. But so far, first impressions, as expected, is what I can say. Although I don't really like this thing can't flex anymore. I really like this band, although that one also doesn't flex all that much anymore. Okay, yeah, this one flexes more than this band, so that's gonna be interesting because I think they're kind of different in size, or maybe they are the same. I hope I can switch them. So anyway, let me power this guy up real quick, see what it does. I'm doing this upside down, so I better remember. Am I pushing the wrong button?
I see a button, another button.
Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I'm used to the other button. Yeah, just the opposite button on the Tizen Power Watch. They turn it on with this button. So there's something different there. These two are supposed to both be AMOLED displays, if I'm not mistaken. Battery life is supposed to be probably on par with Tizen. I shall see. This one, yes, with Tizen, mijo. This one is running Watch UI on top of WearOS. This one's Tizen powered. I think it's, I forget what version number it's on. Hasn't had an update in months, which is a bit of a bummer because it just kind of says that Samsung's not really going to be updating the Tizen powered devices anymore. But here it is, Samsung by Knox. I don't know what they mean by that. So let's power this up. It does have the similar, I guess, UI aesthetics as this guy, but because this one's just unboxed, well, there it is. I'm not gonna update. I'm not gonna update it right now, or sign in and everything. But there it is. That's the difference. So I'm gonna set this guy up, and I'll give you more of my thoughts when I get to review it. But so far, it's what I expected. Cheaper packaging, honestly. I feel like it's really cheap, which is unfortunate considering how expensive these things are. But hey, they're using the excuse that they're going green, they say. We'll see about that. Okay. Between the watch that was announced at Samsung Unpacked and the Fold 3, the device I was excited about was the watch. The device I wasn't as excited about was the Fold. And if you saw my unboxing of the Fold, you would know how not exactly impressed I was by it. In the past 24 hours, I've come to be excited about the Fold. And as for the Galaxy Watch 4, it's on its way back to Samsung. Let me explain. For those of you that are new, several years ago, I had a major life change. I decided to focus on my health. And I dropped 80 pounds in 3.5 months. And all my nutritional diary before I started doing my weight loss training, I was using Samsung Health as my way to log my my foods and start controlling what I was eating and seeing what I was eating actively. So I did that, and then when I started doing my weight loss, it came in very handy. So my entire nutritional diary till this day is still Samsung Health. Despite the fact that I'm not a big fan of the latest updates of Samsung, it's still my favorite one to use, Samsung Health that is. At the time, Samsung Health with Under Armour, because of the whole, I guess, these wearables, they made a partnership where the Under Armour suite was included with these devices. So you would get like a year premium service, and I really came into my own. And for those of you that see a lot of my videos, you probably noticed that, man, I wear a lot of Under Armour. That was not entirely on purpose, but that's how it turned out. So I literally wear, right now I'm even wearing head to toe Under Armour. I have Under Armour Bluetooth connected shoes. So this thing became a part of my life when I started training. So when Samsung Health was able to connect to Under Armour and share the data, I was tracking my workouts with Under Armour, and it would feed over to Samsung Health. Now, eventually there was an update. I'm not reviewing these yet, but eventually there was an update to Samsung Health that basically stopped third-party support with third-party apps. Not so with the Under Armour suite of apps. So to me, I didn't lose anything. So that's the long and short of it. So use MyFitnessPal, you use Under Armour suite of apps. There's a little trick to it sometimes, but it still talks to Samsung Health, which is the most vital thing to me. With the Galaxy Watch 4 being announced that it was going to be WearOS, I knew what I was getting into because I have used Android Wear before. And my favorite Android Wear experience to this day is still the Huawei Watch Classic. That is just an absolute beautiful. I think it was called Huawei Watch, right? And it's just, it was a beautiful presentation, everything. Now today, you get like this flimsy box that, man, if you saw my unboxing of the Galaxy Watch was very unimpressive. Because, well, that was the watch I was excited about. And the presentation kind of sucked. So I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I still have the boxes for my Samsung Gear S2 Classic. I had the Samsung Gear, they call it Samsung Gear S2 Sport. I had that one too. I had the S3 Classic. I never got the Frontier. I guess the Galaxy Watch is close to the Frontier. So what I'm telling you, I've been more invested in Samsung than anything else is because I didn't care about the apps that Android Wear was trying to push out there. I wanted a watch that could do watch things. And if it was going to do fitness tracking on a fitness trackers type of thing, then that's what I wanted to use it with, and Samsung had the best of both worlds in that sense. So I didn't really lose much there. And that also went in tandem for why I love the Galaxy Note, the Note lineup. I've had, since the Galaxy Note 5, I've had a Galaxy Note all the way through. So my latest Note is a Note 10. The downside with the Note 10 was that by then they eliminated the whole heart rate sensor on the back of the camera. So I'm like, oh, that's a bummer because I would log it into Samsung Health, which is why these guys became more important when using with Samsung Health to track your, biometrics. So that being said, the Galaxy Watch, I love what I love what they were introducing to that hardware. And I was excited for that. I wasn't excited so much for the software. And as you saw, probably in my video where I was setting it up, the setup process went fine until I tried installing the Under Armour suite of apps. Right now, the Galaxy Watch 4 is on its way back to Samsung because it's not available. I even went to a Reddit forum where someone that had an Android Wear OS device was complaining that he had factory reset his watch and he couldn't get those apps back. And there's this thing called Wear Installer to be able to do so. I kept reading along the thread, and in that thread it says it doesn't work for the Galaxy Watch 4. That was more than enough for me. So I sent that back. Because if you follow me on social media, which you should, check out my stuff down there. You could follow me across many things, but Instagram is the one where I'm giving more behind the scenes stuff. So follow me there at the Segovia. With that one, I was announcing that I also, along with the watch and then the Fold 3, I also received my latest shoes from Under Armour, the Hover Sonic 4, which are Bluetooth connected. But because I picked the Galaxy Watch 4, which was for fitness, I can't track my fitness stuff. So to me, I'm not going to replace my Active Watch 2, which was my intention to trade that in for the 4, to do so. So I sent the Galaxy Watch 4 back. However, I'm still contemplating trading in my Galaxy Watch for the Watch 4 Classic, because this is LTE connected, and for what the Wear OS offers, which is better for communication in a way, I'm okay with that. And of course, I'm not using it to track exercise. I mean, try to exercise something like this. That's ridiculous. So that's the long and short of the hardware, where I rather use it as a communications tool or as a second screen to my device on my wrist, but not for my fitness tracker. The Galaxy Watch 4 is a no-go for me. If you're already in WearOS and you're into Samsung, and you don't have to rely on Under Armour Suite, or you can go to others, like other places to track your stuff because maybe you can share your data with other applications, hey, more power to you, you can do that. Not me. Under Armour and Samsung Health still talk to each other, and that's what I have on me. I have Under Armour heart rate sensor. I have Under Armour shoes. All that stuff is connected to Under Armour, which talks well to Samsung Health. So I have a nutritional diary and my physical workout diary or work log all in one. That's why the watch was a huge disappointment for me. But like I said, I'm willing to give the Classic a try as a communications tool and trading in my Galaxy Watch. So stay tuned for that. This has been my first impressions, unboxing, and ultimately a review of the Watch 4. If it turns into a bit of a rant, I'm just being honest with you guys, okay? I'm not gonna be like those trying to keep it classy and professional. I'm giving you the straight scoop because, well, people gotta be honest. That's one of the reasons why Flossie Carter is who he is and why people respect him, because the dude is telling you the way it is, okay? And this watch, man, I was trading in my active watch too, and like, holy smokes, I almost gave that up for that. No, I wouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's where I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Andres. This is the Andres Segovia Show, and as you can see, it's not always real estate stuff here. It's a lot of stuff that interests me, but these are the things that help me do what I do for a living. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, stay to know. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And I'll see you on the next one.